It's a little worrying, of course, cost of everything going up. Pretty much everybody that I know right now living paycheck to paycheck.
I'm definitely worried. I actually just got laid off from my job after working there for 7 years, and part of that is recession-based.
As the Bank of Canada raises interest rates again, fears of an impending economic recession continue to grow. So what should millennials with student loans, credit card debt, and no property be doing to prepare?
I think perception of a millennial is that it's, an 18, 19-year-old living in their parents' basement. And it's not. These are people that are really, starting to get in their peak earning years.
Damiani recommends taking inventory of your spending and see what can go, such as eating in restaurants, streaming services, or food deliveries.
Cutting big costs is one of the most important. I don't have a car. Not eating out as often.
Damiani also suggests stress testing yourself before your interest rate goes up.
Call your financial institution and say, okay, what would my payment be if? And one of the recommendations would be, start making that payment today. If you make it today, it'll just pay down more principal. But the reality is if that rate, not if, but when that rate necessarily goes up, you're prepared and you're not, really on the edge of what you can afford at that point.
Laying out a plan to see what they need to maybe adjust or make changes to, whether it's spending habits or how they derive their income, perhaps looking at how to bring in side pieces to their income or side hustles, as some of the millennials do call it as well.
I was dog sitting on the side before, but I'm trying to make it my full-time job now.
Moen says restructuring your debt is also something that can help.
So if you are carrying student loans or high interest credit cards, there's probably better solutions out there, depending again on your circumstances.
But both financial advisors say for once, there are benefits to being a millennial during these times.
It's expected that housing, is going to continue to decline in the coming quarters. So I think for millennials that have been squeezed out of the housing market, maybe they could find the right time to jump in.
Millennials have a lot of time on their hands still. So when you're talking about investing or retirement planning, these ups and downs in the market and the continued volatility, as it's called, can really actually be to their benefit in the long run.
In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.